Hi everybody and welcome to English on Tuesday. It's looking a little bit different today, but I hope by doing a PowerPoint like this and recording it for you, you'll be able to see the screen really clearly. So let's go together. So as I said to you yesterday, this week we are learning to make a fact file, and throughout the week we are working through the things that we need to know ready for our big write of our fact file on Thursday. So yesterday you did your lists. I hope you had lots of fun and thought of lots of polar animals, and I hope that you've picked one that you think you might do your fact file about next week. Today we are working through the list as I said, and we are going to be looking at captions. Our learning objective for today we are learning to write captions. And the reason we are doing this is because when we write our fact file on Thursday, there will be some spaces for you to write a caption. Okay, there's a few different ones on the fact file sheet and you will be the one writing them. So let's find out what a caption is. Quite easy actually. A caption is one or two sentences that's written about a picture. So you can see at the bottom there's a clown and a chimpanzee, and the sentence that matches it says, the clown did tricks with a chimpanzee. That sentence tells us what is happening in the picture. The clown did tricks with a chimpanzee. The caption tells us, and it says at the top, a caption must have a capital letter and a full stop for each sentence, and of course I expect to see finger spaces too. So there's a little check picture there to help you remember capital letters, finger spaces and full stops. So here's a caption for us to look at together. It simply says, the red bug is sitting on the leaf. You can see the bug there. It's a red bug. The caption, the sentence, matches the picture exactly. The red bug is sitting on the leaf. Let's have a look at the next one. I think you can see in this picture, there's a duck, there's a stream, and the caption simply says, the duck is swimming in the stream. Do you think that caption matches that picture? Yeah, me too. Really simple. The duck is swimming in the stream. Thought some of you football fans might like this one. That's a really famous footballer called Mo Salah. And it says on here, Mo Salah kicked the ball. Now do notice, it doesn't say that he headed the ball because that's not what's happening in the picture. And it didn't say that he scored a goal because that's not happening in the picture either. But in this picture, you can see his leg is swinging back and he's kicking the ball. So the caption says, Mo Salah kicked the ball. I've got a few of my captions here that I've taken off my fact files that I showed you very briefly yesterday. And you can see here, there's a picture that I've drawn myself. And in the picture, there is the killer whale. And you can clearly see the colours of the killer whale. And the caption says, killer whales are black and white. And on this picture, I made sure that I'd put a few killer whales together. And a family of killer whales is called a pod. And the caption at the bottom says, they live in a pod. It doesn't say that the killer whales are eating fish. It doesn't say that the killer whales are going for a penguin because that's not what's in the picture. The caption says they live in a pod because that's what's in the picture and it has to match. I did a couple of captions about a polar bear, and here's the polar bear's foot. That was a tricky drawing to draw. But did you know that polar bears have got special feet that are so furry that it stops them from slipping? And I thought that was an important fact to put in my fact file. So I simply put their furry feet stop them slipping, and it matches the picture of a foot. Last one of mine. Here it says polar bears have narrow heads. And it's not a picture of his bottom, not a picture of his toes. It definitely is a picture of his head, so it does match. I think you might have guessed by now that the caption must match the picture. We've got a bit of a game to play. We don't often get to play games in English, so we're going to play a bit of a game. There are some pictures on the next slide, and it's got 3 captions with it, but only one of them matches. Now you need to be careful because they could all be a little bit close, but we're looking for the matching one. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to read them out to you to help you. I'm sure you can have a little go. The top one says, Sally had an ice cream. The green one says, Sally went to the park. And the blue one says, Sally had a pink hat. Now she could be at the park, she could be having an ice cream, but she is wearing a pink hat. Which do you think is the right answer? Well done. It's the blue one. Sally had a pink hat. It couldn't be the ice cream because there was no ice cream in the picture. And it couldn't be the park because again, it's not in the picture and we didn't quite know. So this was the matching caption, Sally had a pink. Have a look at this one. Can you read any of these sentences, these captions, sorry, on your own? Here's the bird. The bird was singing. The bird was flying. A bird in a nest. What do you think it is? That's right, it's the yellow one because the music notes on the picture tell us that the bird was singing. The bird was singing, wasn't flying, and he wasn't in a nest. This is Tim. Now have a look closely at Tim. I'm going to give you a minute to read the captions yourself this time. Did any of those make you laugh? The green one made me laugh a little bit. But Tim, the green one said, Tim will lick the floor. Do you think that will happen? Tim will mop the box. Tim will mop the floor. Which one do you think it is? Yellow, green or blue? Well done. It was a blue one. Tim will mop the floor. Okay, it's your turn to think of a caption now. So I've got a picture up there and hopefully you can think of a caption to match the picture. Remember, the caption has to say what's happening in the picture. I'll give you a minute to think. What did you think? Yeah, good idea. Let me show you what I put. I said, the fish is caught in the net. The fish is caught in the net. You could have said, the fish is in the net. There is a fish in the net. The net is around the fish. Well done. Let's go on to the next one. Now think of a caption to match this picture. Okay. Well done. I bet some of you put something about the wolf howling, didn't you? I certainly did. My caption, sorry, to match the picture said, the wolf is howling at the moon. The wolf is howling at the moon. Your job today is to complete the activity that I've put on Evidence Me. There are some captions to read and there are some captions to write as well. When you've done that, it might be a good idea to try and find out a few more animal facts about the animal that you chose yesterday for your fact file. Yesterday we suggested that you looked at what they eat or where they sleep. Today you might want to learn about their family, if they have baby cubs or baby fish or baby whales. I don't know, it depends which animal you chose. You might want to think about their family, and you might want to find out a little bit about the area they live. Are they in the North Pole? Are they in the South Pole? So today, captions and carrying on finding out about our animals. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.